definitely bringing the energy. Man, I'm over here jigging myself, Mary, jigging myself. But from the earliest days of firefighting to the high-tech trucks protecting communities today, a group of volunteers in Missouri is making sure that history is not forgotten. Take a look.
Hit these two buttons.
Inside a firehouse in Washington, Missouri, history isn't sitting behind glass. It's still running. Rows of restored fire trucks, some more than a century old, are carefully maintained by a group of volunteer firefighters known as the Firetiques.
Well, we're both volunteer firemen in Washington, and so that group turned into another group because we had an interest in old vehicle and the preservation of old fire equipment and fire trucks.
The group started back in the mid-1980s with a simple mission: preserve the machines that once protected their community. Over the decades, members have restored and maintained several historic trucks.
Well, you kind of learn from the past, and you got it's neat to compare things from like the Model T back there from 1917 to the latest truck we just got in Washington, and it's a 2026.
But keeping these trucks looking and running like new takes work. A lot of work.
A lot of brasso.
Yep. A lot of repairing. We rebuilt the engine in that Model T once since we've been in the group. Put a clutch in this truck back here.
The group's members say the evolution of firefighting equipment tells the story of how far the profession has come. Early departments often started with something as simple as a hose cart. One of those trucks I got to drive. But for these volunteers, the trucks represent something bigger than machinery. They represent service.
It's the Christian thing to do. You know, I mean, help your neighbors. We're a 100% volunteer department out here in Washington.
And the Firetiques make sure the public gets to see these pieces of history up close. The group regularly takes their trucks to community events and parades, including the well-known Dogtown St. Patrick's Day Parade in St. Louis.
People seem to like these old trucks.
For the Firetiques, those events are about more than nostalgia. They're about inspiring the next generation of firefighters.
It's called hook. Getting in there, liking the trucks, and then down the road, they're going to come up and volunteer someday.
Yeah.
And while the trucks may be old, the passion behind preserving them is still going strong. A reminder that even after more than 100 years, some engines and some traditions never really stop running.